Welcome to a special edition of the Fiend Zone here on Horror Fiend TV. Yes, this is the second to last show to be airing this year on Horror Fiend TV as we look ahead to 2023. And yes, once again, we have a lot coming your way. Now, before I continue, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with all your friends because 2022 is coming to an end and 2023 is going to be massive for us at Horror Fiend TV. Now, I did mention this is the second to last show for this year on Horror Fiend TV. So, this Thursday, make sure you catch episode 3 of What's Your Story with myself and the fourth corner herself, Lexi, as we discuss Lavender. Now, Lavender is currently streaming on Amazon Prime, so catch it. And yes, Justin Long is in this. So, hey, if you want Justin Long one more time for the end of the year, watch Lavender and watch us Thursday here on Horror Fiend TV. Now, we did a live stream where we spoke about our top horror movies of 2022. It was debatable of, which one fell under your top movie. But for me, there's one topic that we need to discuss. Now, if those were the best movies of 2022, what was the worst? Yes, we can talk about Halloween Ends and how the fan base was divided, including myself, hated it. But you have to respect other people's opinions as far as how they see those movies. Then we have Jeepers Creepers Reborn, which was a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I'm not a fan of a lot of the ratings Rotten Tomatoes does because we did the movie ourselves where they rated it pretty high and we rated it very, very low. Very low. Also, we had the return of Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which, I don't know, was another disappointment. And how does a geriatric Leatherface do all the things he did? We also had a kind of a remake of sorts of Hellraiser, which for me, I watched it, didn't really do anything for me, but fortunately, some people did like it. So, if those are not the worst, what exactly is the worst movie of 2022 and the movie that's going to get our first Horrid Horror of the Year award? So, why don't we just watch the trailer real quick? Little snippets. Go.
How's Vietnam?
It's amazing so far.
We are here for this. Nothing. Which is exactly what we're gonna do the whole time we're here.
Wait a minute, a room above the water, is it safe?
I hope, I guess.
Now, the Requiem came out in January of this year and is directed by Levon Keat and it stars Alicia Silverstone and James Tupper. Now, after watching a little bit of trailer, I didn't give you all of it because honestly, well, I don't think it's worth it to even show the whole thing. But synopsis of the trailer is, well, you have a couple who goes away on a honeymoon vacation and things don't go working out as they supposed to because, I don't know, they just happen to be staying in the villa that drifts off into the ocean. Is that really a premise for a good movie? It could have been if done properly. But, however, why did I really hate this movie? Well, the trailer and the poster showed shark. Now, me, I'm a massive shark fan, so once you show shark, you got my attention. But I got to say, to have a film where you tease a shark and the shark doesn't appear about 40 minutes into the movie is, well, that's just embarrassing. I mean, not for nothing. You're going to show us a shark, but the CGI of the shark is so bad that it makes Sharknado look like, I don't know, Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, the CGI from that. I mean, CGI was terrible. The storyline like I said, could have been a lot better, could have been well done, but it was just so bad. I mean, the shark scenes were freaking terrible. The acting was horrid. I mean, Alicia Silverstone, we all remember her from Clueless. I mean, she is a good actress. And if I were you, I would fire your agent for making you do this role because let's be honest, the scenes with the sharks attacking, it was just I couldn't bear to watch it. I did not want to watch it. I stuck to watch it because I was curious to see where this is gonna go. And honestly, I wish I kind of had those few minutes, even hour of my life back. But for me, this is probably the worst shark movie ever made in the history of shark films. And there are a lot of bad shark films, but none as bad as this one. The Requiem had a chance if done right. I mean, the way the villa just goes out into the ocean, and whatever happened to the other villas? Why is it that their villa was the only one to be carried off? Now, I do feel bad. I sincerely feel bad for Alicia Silverstone. I'm going to mention it one more time. Your agent did not do you justice for giving you this role because if this was done correctly, I'm going to keep saying it, if it was done correctly, it could have been a good shark film. But the CGI, the bad overall acting, the fact that the shark didn't appear until halfway past the movie being done, there's no reason for that, especially if you're going to give the fan base a teaser about sharks. And I wish they should have picked a different animal because the sharks definitely look terrible in this one. But yes, The Requiem 2022. I'm not going to tell you where it's streaming. Find it yourself because I am not going to talk about this movie ever again. This is the last time I mentioned this movie because it should never be mentioned again. One more time. The Requiem 2022, starring Silverstone, is the worst movie of 2022. Now, if you think I'm wrong, that there was a movie worse than this one, why don't you leave a comment below? Let me look at the film and I don't know, possibly give me a second thought of why I should not choose this film as one of the horrid horror films of 2022. The first winner in Horror Fiend TV of the worst film any year, especially this year, which was a great year in horror, to have that start off the year. But yes, I don't know. What do you think of the film? And give me a list of the films that you thought were terrible because I want to see so I could see why you thought those films were bad. Well, this was a special episode of the Fiend Zone to discuss this film. And on behalf of everyone here at Horror Fiend TV, we would like to thank you for your continual support. 2022 was a good year for us. We made some good strides. We got more shows going, and we are on a roll to show you why 2023 will be even a better year here in Horror Fiend TV. Yes, we just got a new show that dropped this past Sunday, Brains and Brews, presented to you by the duo of Ricky Grimes and Joe the Psychologist. This Thursday, we have Lavender, which is the third episode of What's Your Story with myself and Lexi dropping. Check it out. Let us know what you think of that. We are pumped for both shows, and this is just more we got coming your way here on Horror Fiend TV. I am excited. I cannot wait. And I would also like to thank all those who came on board on Three Corners of Horror to help us review certain films and let us know what they are doing. You know who you are. I keep mentioning you, but you know who you are, and we would like to thank you, Angel, Tasha, Sarah, and my buddy Charles Rosney. We have a lot coming your way and more guests, and we have a show where we're going to put versus and this guy's going to be in the middle. It's going to be dropping. I'm not going to tell you yet, but when it drops, you will enjoy. So, this is JR, the Fiend Zone for Horror Fiend TV. I am out. See you next year, because we have more coming your way. Yes, a lot more here on Horror Fiend TV. Thank you. Continue watching us. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel, share, because we are here and we are not going anywhere. This is JR for the Fiend Zone. Peace.